Now in 2012, Andy and Danny will be New Zealand's representatives at the prestigious Singapore Garden Festival. They know they'll need the wow factor over there, so they've called in some favours. This from Jendi Harper.
It was a nervous first meeting for Andy the All Black and Danny the designer in Wellington at Weta Workshop to meet the man who makes ideas reality.
I love how Richard Taylor's just the ideas man. Hey, like he's just sitting there, you can see his mind just working overtime, and he's, oh, what about doing this? And then it leads on to something else, and then he mentions something else. Oh, we could put a tractor tire in the middle with springs and it could move, you know? Mate, the guy's a genius.
What are the ideas he comes up with? Oh, you could do this, and you could run it down there, and you could do that, and as long as that's flat and level. Have you done that before? No, never. But I reckon it'll work. right. Yeah, it's good.
Our World Cup winner, keen to look every inch the prospective client.
What's in it?
We can't.
Has that got all our notes?
You can't turn up to a meeting with Richard Taylor and his.
But you've got
crew
all the notes and the emails that Danielle's been sending us.
No,
What's in it?
I bought these pencils.
They brought some loose sketches up and said, shall we chat about what this could be? And we built a model. This little thing, we built this little thing first of all, which is just made out of sheep's wool and bits of plastic, and then went on to a larger model and convinced them that this would be the way to construct it.
And from this model came this cave with waterfalls, mist, lights, sound and motion.
Underneath here is basically a gearbox and arms and mechanical linkages, which hopefully will give you the illusion of an earthquake.
Not surprisingly, these two Cantabrians are taking an earthquake-themed garden to the Singapore Garden Festival. Is it realistic to the 10,000 you felt?
It is realistic, actually. Some of them not strong ones, but it is very realistic. You're up there and you're standing, and then all of a sudden it just whole thing shudders.
Will the judges actually get to go up there and walk on it?
Yep. We didn't realise they had to, and they informed us that judges do need to get on there. So
going to give them a wee shake while they're up there?
Yeah, well that's the plan. Give them the full treatment.
Let them experience it themselves.
Danny is a director of landscape firm Camo Marsh. Andy had almost completed his landscape design degree at Lincoln University when rugby got in the way. This entry will be their third showpiece garden. In 2009, it was the Crate Escape, with built-in beer fridge and a fountain for wickets. Then their gold-winning entry at Ellerslie in 2010. Titled The Last Laugh, Mother Nature Fighting Back. Ironically, just a few months before the first earthquake hit their home province.
We got some good cracks and stuff like that, and obviously just still waiting to see how that's all going to pan out. My parents are a bit the same as well. I lost a good mate actually that I went to school with in the PGC building, which was pretty tough on his family and obviously my family as well. But yeah, I'm pretty fortunate that I didn't lose any close family.
Danny is still living in his house. Others around him have been demolished.
When we were invited to Singapore to exhibit a garden, we straight away thought we've got to take something from what we've been through recently. So they do like you to bring a cultural sort of aspect from your own country. So earthquakes and a Maori myth. So Ruamoko, the Maori myth, god of earthquakes, was an ideal thing to put forward.
They will wrap the cave in soft foliage, tree ferns and moss. But first they have to get it to Singapore and reassemble it over there on their own. Project manager John Baster says there will be a training session, a dummy run.
They've literally said that it will have point A goes to point A, plug them in, so B. So the easier they make it, the better. It could turn up upside down or something.
Instructions?
Set of notes, yeah. And,
do you look at those when you put kit set furniture
not
together?
Usually, but that's all.
They would love to put it all together again at the Ellerslie Flower Show next year. Hopeful that by then their cave will be the only thing still shaking in Christchurch.